disappear. I'm coming for glory. This is the only way to be. You've heard all my stories, you know it's in my destiny. No pain, no love, it's a long game, focus. Dive in the war, be the soldier, no difficulty can hold us. Keep looking out for the danger, even from things that we seem to love. Just with a snap of my fingers, enemy turn to dust.
Now keep coming, keep knocking my door. It's the bloodshed that leaves me hungry for more. Always ready for war, feasting on the applause, cause victory is written into my core. So come on,
now bring it on. I've been waiting for too long. My rage is growing stronger than a storm.
so come on, can you feel it now? This is what I'm talking about. The cravings out inside my mind for days and hours. I say it loud, say it proud.
I got my dreams in me. Here comes the killing spree. Can't be defeated, cause I am believed in. Let victory make history.
There will be pains again, but then we came from it. We never aim the same. Yeah, it's hurricane in my lane, this raining flame away. If you wanna taste of my game, there'll be silent cut, the violent rush. Even lights get shut with the direct touch. I need no love, cause I'm the one, and this is my winning song. So come on,
Now bring it on. I've been waiting for too long. My rage is growing stronger than a storm.
so come on, can you feel it now? This is what I'm talking about. The cravings out inside my mind for days and hours. Say it loud, say it proud.
I got my dreams in me. Here comes the killing spree. Can't be defeated, cause I am believed in. Let victory make history. I got my dreams in me. Here comes the killing spree. Can't be defeated, cause I am believed in. Let victory make history. Yeah.
When it comes to the end of time, our miracle will come to us. You can't stop me.
You lost.
You are the one who's losing. Time is up. You'll see the fate of Athador. Let's welcome the arrival of God.
Ultimate. Onslaught.
Aim. Fire.
Dominating. Legendary. 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 Your team has destroyed a tower. Double kill. Legendary.
match, and then we will take the second one.
And we're playing the third one, so you guys are casting again.
Sounds good.
All right.
Oh, by the way, hi Annie. Sorry.
Hello, Justin. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, man.
All right, let's get into the first match of tonight's scrim. Friendly scrim against the blue team and the red team. Of course, we don't have their team names, but that is beyond the point. Currently,
Actually,
we're in the ban phase. Oh, you do have the names, Toko?
Yeah, I do think we have the names today.
Oh,
Very
fantastic.
exciting stuff. I think it is between Clown Cats and AMK team, correct?
Clown
Shadow.
Cat?
Okay, so we... Alright, so we do have the team names today, ladies and gentlemen. Very exciting stuff. First time ever. We have Team Yakamos on the left hand, on the right hand side of the red team, and we have Clown Cats as our blue team today.
Yakimov. That's gonna take me a little bit of tongue exercise to get it right. But anyways, in the bans right now, we have Florentino Zip banned out from Clown Cats, and Yakimov is going to be banning out Annette and Irie. The hover pick now is going to be looking like a support for the first pick.
Exactly, and they will lock into the Mina there, supposedly, as you've mentioned, in the support position. Of course, the Mina could be very used in the Dark Slayer lane position as well. It's a very threatening warrior to face if you were to play anyone like an Irie or an Lubu. She would really just lock you down.
That's for sure, because every time Mina gets attacked by those normal attacks, she's going to get one of those passive stacks and be able to heal right back up. It's going to be the Chi locked in. This could be a jungle or a Slayer Chi. We're going to have to wait and see. And the next pick is going to be a mid lane. Kali getting hovered. Oh, they might respond with a support pick. I don't mind that. Don't show people your key players yet. Oh, they end up going with the Ignis.
That will be a very interesting matchup to see the Chi going up against Mina in the Dark Slayer lane, if that does happen. That will be the battle of the counters, because both Chi and Mina are usually picked into the Dark Slayer lane as a counter to the enemy powerful Dark Slayer laner, warrior, or an assassin.
Yeah, I don't think Chi is going to get any sort of advantage over Mina, nor Mina over Chi exactly. I think, although Chi could be slightly more mobile, faster lane clear a little bit perhaps. Yeah, we'll have to see how they play out. However, another pick comes here now. Yenna. Could be a jungle Yenna, it could be a Slayer Yenna. Again, Team Clown Cats are just playing with Yakimov. Is it? Wait, Yakimov? Yakimos. They're just playing with Yakimos and saying, hey, you don't know what I'm going to be doing.
Here we have the ADC pick potentially coming through from the red team, from Team Yakimos as a response to the Hayate being already picked in by their opponent.
Okay, respectable. Violet into the Hayate. It's gonna be, well, depending on who gets off the pokes more, but I do think Violet has a slight edge, maybe a 60% of the time she could maybe win that lane, in my opinion. Hard to see, because Hayate would like to use that very linear first ability to just use whittle down the wave. Violet could take that opportunity to get pot shots onto the Hayate. So this should be a nice and favorable lane for Yakimov. We're now into the ban phases. First ban, however, from Yakimov gets skipped. Ooh, that's gonna hurt.
Interesting. Though it could definitely be a unconventional strategy from our teams.
Well, it kind of hurts because Yakimov don't know what the enemy mid lane is gonna be, and now of course they want to try and ban out maybe two characters that lose to the Ignis and make sure that their mid lane can rotate faster, but now they can only ban out the Zata. So However, let's think about what Clown Cats here can do in the mid lane. Well, they're definitely not going to try for the Iggy. The Iggy is not going to go too well with the Ignis. With every time Iggy marks Ignis, he's just going to try and stun him out of the explosive fireballs. Who can go against the Ignis well right now? Maybe someone with a very long range, like a Natalia, like maybe even like a D-Rack or something like that, to just clear those lanes pretty safe. And quickly.
There are a lot of options here actually for the mid lane of Clown Cats here. They could absolutely use a Lorion in the mid lane position.
Oh, okay. Okay, yes.
Really, yeah, with his ult, he can just really stop Violet from getting any shots off in combat.
Yeah, and I love that combination with Mina and Hayate. All of their ultimates are able to do area of effect, paired up with a levitation from the Lorion ult. That should look good, but unfortunately not exactly what we had in mind for Clown Cats here. They're gonna end up going with a Crixie. Still a pretty fast lane clear hero, but a little bit slower, I would say, in terms of the rotations and things like that. So it's gonna have to be a game of protecting. Well, they're gonna have to watch out for the jungle invades coming through from Yakimov.
The Tool and the Elendor locked in. So with this final choice of Clown Cats, looks like they will really just look towards playing a very strong late game here with Elendor increased Crixie. Elendor is only really good for the early and the mid game. Towards the late game, his prowess really starts to get say overshined by other junglers, especially on the other team if they have Violet and Lubu. With the Chi, the Alice, and the Ignis, the potential for stuns and AoE effect or damage here really provide them a good early game to start snowballing Clown Cats here.
Yes, definitely a very aggressive composition. Lots of control coming out from Yakimov.
If Mina doesn't play it a good rotation, doesn't give his team enough. If Kuro here doesn't give his team enough vision and map control, they might have to suffer really hard, because if you pick a really late game heavy composition like this and they start snowballing you, it's not really much to stop that.
Exactly, I totally agree. Especially here, Elandor, we know that ADC in the jungle right now in this current meta does not fare well if you don't have early game heroes to try and protect you from those early game invades. Ignis, on the other hand, perfect guy for this kind of job, invading into the early game jungle. I have Atalante on the Alice. She's going to be able to provide a lot of movement and mobility for the Ignis. That should be a deadly combo to keep our eye on.
But if Yakimov here do enough of a good job in the early game, what's the late game possessing such strong cards such as the Coyote and the Crixie? If you let them get toward the late game, Yakimov's Clown Cats will really start doing some damage.
Yeah, I agree, because we talk about Elandor. Who counters Elandor is those people with a little bit of stun and a lot of burst. Right now on Yakimov, nobody can really do that. Maybe the Violet, but if Alice here plays the Elandor well, and we have seen him play very good games before, he should be able to even just dodge out the critical fire.
Oh, Asvan, I think, just missed that last minion there in the wave. Bit of a mistake in his movement there.
She did come back to get it, so she's at level 2, no problem. Opposite to what we were thinking. Right now, Mina with a very aggressive stance, already going out over there to take out some.
Great left side onto Lubu. There, Lubu low health, won't have to go back. That's a bit of trouble for his jungle rotation there. He will miss out on the first dragon. if he has to recall. He wish he would decide to walk back to base. The jungle and the invade does come through here. The Sage Golem will go to the red team. Alias will take it. Not really giving it to Advan as to be a bit more safe, not giving Yakmas any chance to take it back.
Gonna
Now
have to be careful here.
flank does come through. Two-way pronged attack by Yakmas here, but Killmaster flickers back, rolls back into the tower. 3 low health member on Clown Cats here. Kuro will be brought down low, but remember he's a Mina, he's very tanky, he has the ability to heal right here. But Ignis, the stun does come through, and first blood goes to Phantom here. It is Zatrus invaded, but Alias extremely low. Aurora here to challenge. Alias will get away with that dash.
Oh, they definitely overstayed their welcome over there with the Lubu coming up. It's now going to be a 2-2 buff open, even though Lubu never got his blue buff, but he did get 2 buff experience and gold.
Oh,
Looks
Mina
like-
low 2-4 forward.
Looks
go
like
down.
right now they are in. They're pretty. They basically. Clown Cats just lost their little advantage over there with the Minas invade up on the Yakimov's red side jungle there. Too far forward. Gotta really be watching out for those ones. And Dragon gonna be picked up by Yakimov, no problem.
Exactly. I think they were a bit over their head right there. They had the early game advantage with the putting the Lubu down low and then having to retreat. They had the ability to invade, and they did do that. Exactly what they needed to do.
Yes.
Start putting some early game pressure to gain advantage, but they kind of forgot that they are the one
gave
who's
it
at
right
a
back.
disadvantage.
Yeah. Composition wise, they're the one that is at the disadvantage. They caught Yakimov off guard with the red side invade. Just a small minion, yeah, but then they also poked down Lubu so low that they got his blue buff. They should have backed out right then and there.
Instead, they were a bit too far forward down towards the dragon lane. Then they would have to pay for it. Now Aurora brought down the depth side. Not another depth side coming through yet, but just use his first ability, and Aurora will have to go down with the cheat right there. Advan, low on health, might have to be careful here. Misses the fireball as Phantom. And Chrissy will get back his fine. Now Katzen trying to catch off guard Killmaster. Will connect onto him with his combo. Beautiful micros here. No chance to respond as the Violet of Killmasters. Atalante will be able to defend this tower, which is fine, although it is quite low on health.
Lubu though coming in. Our Hayate's got to be careful here from Clown Cats.
Oh, the dive does come through. Canyon brought down low on health, but might try to retaliate here. Kunai puts a go through, but he does not follow it, and Canyon will have to pay for that. Conqueror is used by Lubu. He is healing Kuro. Cannot protect his teammate Alias from dying. Kuro will be able to get back to the tower. Keeps on advancing. Oh my god, Lubu. A triple kill there from him. Dives onto the tower, uses the Octocorp to get away, but Cat's in here to respawn. We'll find out Alias. Lubu will be able to get away, but his teammate will have to lay down their body for him.
That is not a problem at all. That was going to be a 3 trade for a support. I'd take that any day.
Oh no. Oh, Yakamos making some big time mistakes here. First it was Aurora, and then it was Phantom caught out of position. But Aurora will just use his endless cycle and he will get back.
Yeah, good thing it's right now for the Ignis. He's got quite a bit of gold lead, so a bit unfortunate, but it wasn't a shutdown kill either. So overall, it is going to be okay. Now, this Hayate is actually carrying a flicker. So we saw his previous kunai blitz, and it kind of just stopped because Atalante's ultimate came down and basically silenced him out of that kunai blitz. Probably a Purify would work better here, but maybe he wants to make some flashy plays in the end.
It is also absolutely down to the preference of our players here. Maybe Kent prefers a flicker over the normal Purify. But here, Cat is caught out of position. The amazing sunshine from Atalante will just stop his retreating path and will go down to Killmaster now. Bit far forward, Alias decides to not follow through as he saw just at the corner of his map, Atalante showing up.
Yeah,
Wise
look at
move.
that rotation over there by Yakimov. Yakimov, 5-man, was all up near the top side. They knew that, Clown Cats was caught out of position. Yena is going to rotate. They put an ambush over there, and Yena just had nothing to say about that ambush and had
Oh
to
no,
die.
here Conqueror is used by Lubu. The dive will come through here. No tower disrupt to be set up. Optic ult used by Alias. Alias will survive. Now Lubu out of Conqueror, but so far forward he will have to pay. Oh no, disastrous tower dive there.
Yeah, wow, they just took out, they took out nobody, and
Kunai
had to
Blitz.
die for that.
Ooh, bit of an off angle there on the Kunai Blitz of Canyon.
However,
Killmaster
a
low on health.
little bit of silver lining is the mid tower and the top tower getting taken down to super low. Top tower is gone actually. They're going to be favorable in terms of tower trades over there. Currently the gold is 17.2 versus a 16.5. Both teams are quite even right now. There's a Chi with an ambush. He's going to have to say no to that one. No thank you. Too many Clown Cats in that vicinity.
Canyon pot spot out here. Ooh, long the two-prong attack does come through. The dive comes from Alias and Alcatraz, but his defense does come down, preventing them to dive any further. Alias be able to retreat back with his preset butterfly, but Yena does not have that luxury.
Absolutely disastrous in my opinion. Look at Yakimov. They are actually taking down the Dark Slayer and Clown Cats without taking any advantage here basically. They lose one guy, they lose the Slayer.
The team fight does happen though. Aslan manages to shut down Aurora, but over here at the top, along with the Drake, the Lubu is pushing tower. No one here to contest Alias, rotating over. But remember, this is a much stronger Lubu than they are. The Conqueror is going to run out. People are able to escape just fine. Alias brought down low by the Drake. Lubu doesn't have to touch him. Only one tower to be spoken of, except they do take the middle tower already low.
I did miss a little bit of what was going on over there in the middle wave there, but they lost two people. They lost the Chi and Alice, and Lubu decides to try and go for the middle tower over there. Interesting. I think maybe if they had just wait for the respawn and then drop the Drake about now, they might be able to get a better push. But still, nonetheless, it's a tower down. Advantage is still in the hands of Yakimov.
Yakimov here, capitalizing on the mistakes that Clam Cats are making. They are really putting pressure on the snowball. Is starting to roll and getting launched by the day here. A commanding 2,000 gold lead. Dragon will go over to them. No contest here from Clam Cats. This is scary because with this late game composition, you let them take so much advantage like this. Clam Cats really suffer from this.
Yeah, Clown Cats does not want to step out anywhere. Cat is in here taking a small step out, and now she's probably gonna have to pay for that one.
Flicker does come through, only to meet her demise in the embracing arms of the Violet.
Yeah, right now, Chi and Lubu with a 6k gold lead. Only really they have to play for Clown Cats. They only can play around this Elandor and hope that he can make some miracles happen here. And meanwhile, it's gonna have to be the Hayate trying to take down one complete lane of maybe minion gold or something to try and farm back up and turn this game around. But just as we say that, nice.
Canyon caught off position. Alias here dashes up to fight Killmaster, but he realizes that was the wrong move to make.
Yeah.
Violet really starting to hurt here. Though not having the most amount of gold over in the Yakimov side, Violet's pokes still starting to really hurt here.
Quite
Flaming
disastrous.
Holy Embers does come down from Phantom, but it will not take down the already low health Alias. Will retreat just fine, but the pressure keeps on being put on with this minion wave down on the bottom. Captain here is able to clear it out.
Yeah, right now they need some sort of distraction. Keep Crixie at base and keep Crixie clearing those waves. Maybe send the Yena out to distract some plays and so that it makes some room for Alias over here to continue to farm up. Or alternatively, send Hayate out there trying to do some swift pushing. And well, maybe not the Hayate because she will likely die. Probably the best choice is to send Yena out there, just cause some distraction so that Clown Cat can come back from this 3k gold deficit. Dark Slayer is also getting taken without the knowledge of Clown Cat. It's going to be a double dragon situation here. Not quite the enraged abyssal dragon, so thank goodness for that one. They're just going to have to hold on to a couple more minutes, and now our gold lead comes out to 6k.
We saw there the Alias, despite being the strongest one on the Clam Cat's side right now, Rose dashes up to try and challenge Killmaster, despite having the gold lead, not able to do anything. And Yakimas reads his rotation perfectly with the Chi and the Lubu there, clamps down onto him in the jungle, and he did go down. Unfortunate situation here for Clam Cats. Way too low on the economic side, and they are being pressured with the Drake right now here approaching on the middle lane.
Oh, here comes some excellent stuns coming through, and Ignis is gonna fall. No questions about that, but Dark Dominion does come through onto the Lubu. No harm, no foul there, though, as the Yakimov is still 5-man strong with the Drake. Here's the excellent knock up here from Chi. Takes out another carry.
Going!
Oh, no. All the carries on Clown Cat are done for, and now there's just nobody left to contest these Drake and waves. It is gonna be GG, well played. An excellent game from Yakimov. Congratulations.
Yakimas there, ending the game with a commanding lead of 10,000 gold. Only one of their towers had to go down. No chance for a comeback from Team Clam Cats here. Picked a very late game composition. Was not able to make enough good plays in the early game, and the opposite, letting way too many advantages. And
we remember the Mina setting up a really nice play early on, going into the red side jungle, taking out the minion, and then leading his team or her team over to the blue side to take that. But then they stayed for another small camp, which was just completely too greedy in that situation, and that just allowed the early game composition to start to dominate.
as well.
Well played. It looks like we might be heading now into our second game. I don't know if it's going to be the same two teams. Choka, do you know?
I do think it will be a different set of teams here.
Okay, and then we will also be handing our microphones over to Justin and Yugi PK to commentate the second game.
Thank you, Anihi. So what team is it gonna be?
On a key, right? All right. Who's gonna be blue? Blue is gonna be AMK.
Oh wow.
Remember for the third match to change the caster names on stream, Shadow.
So do we have a system to choose red side or blue side for the games in the tournament?
That's for Tails. So in this case, AMK would be blue and Monarchy would be red in this scenario. Okay.
Still waiting for players.
By the way, Shadow, you still don't have music on the waiting screen. Oh, okay, cool. Does it have to be copyright free though? Okay.
There's a
Alright.
couple things from
Just to
each.
clear out, Monarchy is gonna be blue team then, right? I shared on the Reddit as well, see if we can get some more people in. Yeah, but at least we create like some hype, you know? So people actually how do we control this in the tournament? Do we have like a set time for the members to pop in?
Wow.
Oh, nice. Because that was one of the issues Renabad had on his stream as well, like waiting for literally 10, 15 minutes for the other team. Yeah. I mean, if they really want to wait, we can play first. Yeah. Let's go, he says. 4 versus 5. Put a bot in there.
We don't. Isn't Mugi open or something?
I mean, I can play if you guys want to. I can join.
Cam, can you join?
Yeah, invite me. Oh,
Okay, they have a tournament start.
Oh, no.
Don't pause it. That's fine. So, thanks.
Thank you. All right, so welcome everybody. Good night. Welcome to the second game of tonight, where we've got on the blue side Monarchy against the AMK team. Oh, I'm expecting a great match here, Yugi.
Yes, it's gonna be a great match. We can see 2 supports ban coming out already. Zip, a perma ban, and Pura, a very annoying healer.
Yes, definitely. We've got Zip banned, which is basically almost always banned. We can see him banned in most of the tournaments and most in ranked matches as well. Definitely, they don't want to play against the Zip. And as you say, this Pura's heal can just be so annoying that, yeah, they really want to get rid of him. And the third ban is going to be Arrow here for Monarchy.
So they don't want to deal with a jungle arrow and a Zata ban coming out from red team.
Exactly. Zata is going to be banned as well. And while we wait for the first pick, we're going to give a big shout out to Teamy, AOV, and Drovo for sponsoring this tournament tonight.
Yes, and the prize pool will almost be €1,000. A first pick on blue side for Rui. Our red side gotta pick up Erendor to negate the combo.
Yes, that could be. If they are going to leave Elendor open for Monarchy here, that would be a pretty big gap here. They are going to lock in Lubu, though, as the first pick. Sorry, Florentino is being locked in, and they are still deciding on who they are going to lock in next. And they are going to leave, surprisingly, Elendor open here for the combo.
Are they gonna go for Erendor?
If they do, that could be a very, very dangerous pick for AMK here.
Let's see. We have a Rui forever that I'm expecting to play Rui.
Yes, it definitely looks like Rui Forever is going to be playing Rui. Supports are already banned, so I guess they are not... I mean, at least AMK is not going to ban any more support heroes. Monarchy still might. They're going to lock in Leville as their ADC, and potentially Kira is going to come in on it, Vex, and yes, he is locked in. Kira is locked in.
Kira's actually quite good with Rui as well. She can split push and then come back with Rui's ultimate.
Exactly, yeah. This is a very dangerous pick here for the Monarchy. But then again, we also have to point out that they left Lubu open, which is also a very, very dangerous hero to leave open right there. Although he can get pretty countered.
Lubu and Kira matchup is interesting. Lubu can win after getting Medallion of Troy, but you have to be careful to not feed the Kira early game.
Yeah, if Kira's gonna get fed early game, they're gonna be in some serious trouble here. Florentino also taking solo lane. Yeah, if he is gonna be able to invade some and get some of those minions of Monarchy's team here, that could be dangerous as well. Getting a gold lead on Florentino is definitely what Monarchy is not looking for this game.
And talking about the invade, the next hero to come in is Victor, which is an extremely good invader for the red side, for AMK team.
Wow, and then AMK is just gonna instantly ban Irie out. They don't want Irie to be played here on solo lane. Potentially could be jungle as well if Kira switches off, which is very unlikely, but they're not taking any chances. And then it looks like here Monarchy is probably banning Joker.
That's an odd ban, considering Joker isn't that good against Zavir actually.
Yeah, that is it's a pretty crazy ban here. They still don't have an ADC though, so banning that Joker out is at least a good ban, as they are not banning any heroes they've already picked.
Yes, but we have so many good ADCs still open for the red side.
Oh yes, absolutely agree. Elsu is still open, Thorn is still open, Hayati is still open. Surprisingly, so many good ADCs are still open. Really surprising they decided to ban that Joker out.
And the 2 bans on red team makes it so Florentino basically it's almost invincible in his lane. Unless we see him during jungle, which is quite unlikely with Lubu probably going for jungle.
And this again is surprising. I mean, Violet can do a lot of poke damage, but there comes the Thorn in or Hayati. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They decided to ban Violet out as they don't want to be dealing with that Violet. But AMK is looking for that Thorn or potentially for that Hayati here. What do you think about that, Yugi?
I would actually pick Fawn in this scenario, since blue side hasn't had any good tanks yet, so Fawn actually does even more damage than Hayate.
Yes, that is absolutely right. Leaving Thorn open could be deadly here for Monarchy. But yeah, they decided not to deal with Joker or Violet and prefer to deal with any of those. Let's see who AMK is going to be locking in, and it's going to be a Prita. Interesting.
So they're hiding their ADC, so they can pick which one to use. That's a very smart play, since if blue side decides to lock in 2 very tanky heroes, they can always just go Hayate. And Hayate is good against Kira as well, since he can probably dash away from the S1, S2 combo.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Monarchy at this moment is looking for Wiro maybe on the support. And let's see who they are going to be locking in next.
They could run a lot of things. They could even go Varus mid, since they have Kara for the AP damage.
Oh yes, Varus in those team fights, regenerating that HP. In middle of the team fight, tanking the damage could be potentially dangerous, but they are gonna potentially lock in Vera for middle, Dextra, Volcat.
Volcat.
Interesting.
We might see a Volcat mid.
Or Volcat could be solo and then Wiro mid? This is some crazy stuff going on here.
Or they could just put Lavelle and Rui mid, and then play 2 solo laners.
What do you think, Yugi? One AMK here looking potentially at a Valine or a Yorn with all the good ADCs. Not that they are bad, but with Thorn being open, Hayati being open, looking for
I would not pick a Valheim against a Vero, because Vero will be too tanky for Valheim to shoot down.
Yeah, they're still thinking about it. Still not locked in. We shall see. And yes, finally it's going to be the Valheim locked in for AMK. And that is going to conclude on Monarchy's side. We've got a Rui, Laville, Kira, Volcat and Wiro against AMK team on Florentino, Lubu, Richter, Prita and Valheim. What's your first impressions here, Yugi?
Well, they're gonna play. Blue side's definitely gonna play around Kira early to mid game, and then Laville's gonna carry late game for them. On the blue side, on the red side, it's quite interesting with both Florentino, Richter on top with Lubu together. It makes a team that can go grab the ADC very quickly. They have to be, blue side has to be very careful about this.
Absolutely. Then we've got Killquad being switched for
10
Volcat here as well.
seconds
Interesting
remaining.
switch here for the solo lane, which kind of does make sense considering that Kira's already jungle, and they really needed that solo lane to keep that lane pushed against the Florentino here.
Volcav versus Florentino is gonna be a stiff fight though. Flo still wins pretty hard against Volcav.
Yeah.
And we see Aurora on Rui and Rui forever on Volcav. That's quite interesting.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, we've got Valine going together with Brita here, and then we've got Leville together with Wiro. Okay. Oh no, sorry, Leville going together with Rui. Sorry, my bad.
I don't know if it's a Victor or a Florentino support. Either's gonna be quite interesting.
Yes, I think it definitely would make more sense if they would use Richter here for the support, as Florentino can deal with Volcat pretty well. As you already said, it's going to be a very tough time for Volcat on the Monarchy team here, as if he is facing Florentino.
Yes, but we've seen quite a few Florentino support over the years. And having him support means putting even more pressure on. With a Valheim, that means Red Side's gonna put a lot of pressure on early game.
All right, and there we go. We are finally into the game here. Monarchy against AMK team. They are both out of the base. And 3 of the Monarchy members already roaming to middle, potentially 4. And let's see what's going to happen.
For clearing the first wave. So we are seeing a Vero Slayer lane and a Volcav mid.
That's definitely interesting here. Leville supporting here on the middle lane, cleaning that middle wave down at the river. Nothing much is going on. So far, the top lane, AMK is making...
Invade, and he picks off Volcav. Does he have enough damage?
Oh
No.
man, Volcat is low. Volcat is low, but he's gonna get away there. That's gonna be bad for Volcat's first impressions farming right here.
Volcav is gonna struggle against that traitor. He has quite a quick lane clear, so Volcav's gonna have
Absolutely, Richter jumping on Rui here. Rui is still staying there in the bush. Richter jumping on him again, doing some damage here in the river. But Rui is gonna fall back. And he's gonna go back to base. Mugi here in the bush, waiting for his prey.
Florentino is in the blue side jungle right now. Florentino dies.
Oh man. Oh man.
Overextension by Florentino there.
Oh, we've got some action going on in the river at middle lane here. Doing some damage here to Valine. Valine is dealing some damage to Rui. And yeah, Volcat and Leville are going to go back to base. Leville going to the bottom lane to make sure that that tower's not getting bad punished. But there's going on a team fight here at top from Mugi and Florentino. Kira is going to jump in there, but Lubu is there to deal some serious damage, forcing them to eventually go back.
A light skirmish, but in the end, no one dies. With Rui, blue side can always come back into the base very quickly to heal, which is a good thing.
Yeah, we've got our first fight here on the Dragon going on. 4 people here on the Monarchy side, and they're gonna take the first Dragon down. Oh, that's the gold they need.
Red team didn't even try to contest it. A free dragon for blue side.
Absolutely.
With the kill in the dragon, blue side has a minor lead of around 500 gold.
Yep, absolutely. Rui here was in danger, gonna go back. In the end, there's some river fight coming in. In the end, they're gonna fall back. They're both playing pretty defensive and not getting in that early team fights. Interesting.
Well, late game, these two teams are quite balanced, so it could go either way. So that's weird from Red team, which has such an early comp and then invades right now.
Absolutely. Volcat is going to go on that Florentino. And there's some serious damage being pulled out here on the Volcat. He is still on his ulti though. Regens the HP. Rui is being taken a lot of damage down as well. They're going to push him down, and he's going to go down. Rui is going to go down here. Oh, man. Oh, man.
Too strong with his Conqueror.
Absolutely. And Lubu tries to take that little minion as well, but they're not going to let him farm that. In the meanwhile, it's interesting to see Valheim has a free game there on the bottom lane. Nobody is stopping him, so he's going to easily clean that wave there. While middle lane is well pushed. Both Volkat, Leville, and Rui are going to go down for that Valheim to stop him pushing that tower.
Yes, but the strange thing is Valheim died.
Oh, Valheim is going down. They are saying no to that damage to that tower. They did do a lot of... Valheim did a lot of damage there to the tower, but eventually he's going to take a hit. What do you think? Is it worth that trade for that HP, for that Valheim kill at bottom?
No, Valheim massively overextended. He had no vision on the opponent side. It was basically a free kill for the blue side.
Oh, and we've got Richter there struggling as well. But he is going to go back with mid HP. He's going to recall actually. No, he is staying.
He's going to stay. Blue side pulls the dragon out. The gold is even basically at this point in the game.
It is very even. We do see some team fights going on here at all lanes basically. But yeah, it's not resulting in any kills so far on a 2-1 while we are 5 minutes into the game. But there's a team fight coming in at bottom, and they're going to take the Leville down. Oh man, Volkat there is in serious trouble as well. Going down as well. Rui down the tower. What a tower dive. What an absolute legendary tower dive there. Taking down 3 of the Monarchy heroes against a one trade for the NK.
Yes, and they got a dragon on top of that. They could have probably pushed down the tower as well.
Absolutely, yeah. We've got Florentino here on top as well, dealing some serious damage to Vortex here. Is he going to be able to take him down? Yeah, HP is restoring, but is it going to be enough? It's not. It's going down. Florentino is absolutely deleting Vortex here on the top lane. And with this, they are on a 2 kill advantage, almost 1k gold advantage here on a true 3 versus 5 kills for AMK advantage. Wow.
Yes, we already said it early game, but if Vyro goes up against Florentino, he's going to get melted by Florentino.
Absolutely, absolutely. We've got Lubu and Florentino there waiting potentially to go into that team fight or invade jungle. While his on top Volkat is struggling there against this Florentino and the Prita as well.
Yes, and Lubu gets another steal on the blue side jungle. That Lubu is becoming almost invincible now.
That Florentino is going in, and it's going to result in a team fight, but he is going to escape with the mobility he has. It's not going to result in a team fight. He's going to successfully go back, but there's some action going on the top lane. Florentino potentially taking out Vortex here once again, and it's happening once again. The story is repeating itself. Top tower, in the meanwhile, is down, and they are struggling. Monarchy is definitely struggling, while Prita is going down by Vex here. Lubu is trying to get some serious damage here on Vex. And it's going to take him down, diving the tower. Insane. Insanity. Is really going to be having another time to go back, and he's not being deleted by that Florentino.
We could see at this point that the free warrior pick from red side is ridiculously strong against the comp from blue side.
Oh yes, definitely Monarchy is in some serious trouble here now. With a 3k gold lead in 7 minutes into the game. This is an important gold lead towards the game, which is definitely going to be able for AMK to be playing a little bit more relaxed. They're taking Dragon. They know that they're not going to crazily go in there, as they really don't have the damage to pull out a team fight right now.
They could probably go Slayer and push down more lanes. The only way blue teams Monarchy comes back from this is if Laville somehow gets some kills, gets fed, and then start carrying the late game.
Oh, we've got a 5-man invade here on the bottom tower, on the bottom lane jungle. Hero's gonna go down already, absolutely deleted. Lubu's gonna pick on Laville. He's gonna go down as well. Rui down as well from Florentino. And they are eventually taking that bottom tower as well. This is looking very, very bad for Monarchy here. They're gonna try and get some serious damage down on the bottom tower as well. Florentino jumping in once again, trying to get Vortex down. Rui forever is gonna take Valheim. And that is gonna be a 4-for-1 trade. It's looking very, very bad with AMK looking at 25k for now.
Nova extension by Richter. And he
And Kira is not letting that Richter escape. No way, you are getting away, sir. And they are taking him down as well. Wow, what an insane game. Looking at the counter here, 6 versus 13, 9 minutes into the game. On the 26k on the AMK side and 21k on Monarchy side.
On a 5k gold lead at 9 minutes, it's a big snowball. Lubu is so fed. Even Florentino is extremely fed as well. With those two being so fed, it's almost impossible to come back. The only way they could come back is if Kira picks up either Flo or Lubu. Kira's doing quite well on 6.2k gold, but she has to be really careful with those two.
Absolutely, it is going to come down to this Kira here, as the rest of the team is not really catching up with Kira here, not even close. I mean, if you look at the other side of the team, oh man, Florentino is low HP, but he's going to go down. Rita might be here in some trouble. He's going to go back in for that damage dealing.
Rita's poke damage is insane right now.
Absolutely, and cleaning that wave as well, assuring that they have that middle lane cleared. While Lavilli is trying to push. Breda is over there against Vortex, but it's not going to result in anything. While the AMK team is trying to do Dragon here, but they are contesting it together with Ruri and Laville from Monarchy. And eventually he's going to be able to pull it off. Wow, what an insane game.
No, that Laville currently has almost no damage.
And Breda is going to be taken down here.
Legendary on Lubu.
Absolutely.
The Laville build is currently just attack speed and pierce.
Oh man, Volkat is going to tank the damage. He needs to tank for his team to initiate the fight. But Kira is going to go down before they can get the Florentino down. Lubu is still there, almost full HP, dealing that damage. Is he going to dive? He is not. He's going to play it safe, but Florentino might jump in there to finish it off. But they are not going to jump in just yet. Wow, wow, wow. 34k looking right now at the AMK. They're going to have to give up that top tower at this point.
That's not the only thing they have to give up. At this point, they have to probably give up a tier 3 tower soon. With this gold lead, it's almost a 10k. It's a 7k to 8k gold lead. If it hits the 10k mark, they're in real trouble at this point.
Absolutely. I mean, we've seen Wars games getting back. I mean, even with the mega creeps coming in, we have seen Wars situations, so everything is still possible, but it is looking very, very bad for the Monarchy team right here.
No, for this game it's quite unlikely, because Laville's farm is really bad at everything. Usually, for comebacks, you have to have
Oh man, and there's going to be going to Laville down. Florentino jumping in there below the tower, taking as well Kira down. Volkat is struggling big time here, but he's going to escape. He's going to go going back to base to regenerate that HP, to straight away get back into that fight. First tier, third tier tower is already down. They're going to be taking that middle tower while they're at it as well. Lubu is still on full HP while he's showing his ult. The lifesteal is absolutely insane on the Lubu. That lifesteal and the damage. And this could potentially be it, Yugi.
This is probably going to be GG. With Valheim coming as well, it's definitely GG. GG.
Oh, and that is going to be a GG for the AMK team. Congratulations, guys.
What a great game, honestly.
What a fantastic game. It is, like, Monarchy was definitely in a bad situation, struggling already with that gold lead from AMK early on into the game already. They were struggling early on. I would say
one pick are just wrong. Kira sold all her items because she knew she was gonna lose. What a lad.
Absolutely, and this concludes the game against Monarchy and AMK. Wow, what an amazing game! What an amazing game!
And next up, you guys are gonna see us playing. Both me
Yes,
and
next up we're gonna be Monarchy against Mask Heroes. Make sure to stay tuned for next game. I think we're
And
off
we're
air.
passing the torch back to Anahi and Toka.
Yes, good luck.
All right. Good luck to you guys too. I think you guys are gonna be the masked heroes, right?
Yes, we're gonna be the masters.
All right. We'll be watching your
Alright.
game closely.
Good luck, guys.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Annie,
Mm-hmm.
there are some sounds leaking from your microphone, like leaking through.
Let me see.
Like a fan or something. I don't know.
Fan. I don't see any fan, but anyway, I turned up the gating.
Okay, there. Yeah. Okay, now it's good.
Okay.
Yeah, we're missing some people. A bit of a delay here as we await our players to get ready and join. Put up a show for us. Wait. We have someone in the.
turn to
We have
ban.
someone in the caster. Oh, okay.
All right, so Team Mask is on the left side, blue side today, and we have Monarchy on red. It's going to be a back-to-back game for Monarchy. So we now get into the bans. 10 seconds until the first ban. Rui Forever, of course, the name as it says. Played Rui last match.
No,
Don't know
actually,
if there's going to be... Oh, someone else played Rui.
Yeah, I
whoops,
believe Rui Forever played Vocaf last match.
Oh,
and,
okay.
A player by the name Aurora played the
okay.
Rui.
Okay, I'm sorry. I missed that.
Misleading player name here. But...
For sure. There you go. It's going to be the Florentino banned out, followed by Zip and Hayate. One more ban before we get into the strategies here for each of these teams.
We are awaiting the final ban of the first phase here. That will, of course, come from Team Monarchy here. They've already banned out the Zip. Let's see. Maybe
Team
they
Monarchy...
want to try and ban out another meta ban, and they will. They will lock down on the Zata.
Right now, for Team Mask, we have Irie Lubu open for the first pick. They do hover it, and they indeed are going into the Slayer lane, trying to see who they're going to pick up here first. They also have other very popular choices, Thorn and Kira, even. We're going to have to wait and see what kind of strategies they're going to go for. Looks like they're not going to show Team Monarchy any of their main cards right now. Oh, never mind. They're going to lock down the Lubu. Pick that one up. Deny the enemy from using Lubu.
Lubu definitely could be used in both the jungle or the Dark Slayer position here. A safe pick to try and take a powerful early game to the late game hero out of the hands of Monarchy here.
Monarchy is already hovering and locking in on that Pyrrha. Pyrrha is a very good hero for sticking around in the dual lane situation. And this is going to limit the kind of strategies that Monarchy is going to be able to play. And on the side of Mask, they might be able to try and counter this. Maybe with a tankier or tankier composition, early leaning towards the early game, something to invade into the jungle and just overwhelm the Pyrrha. Someone who can roam and maybe matched up with a marksman that can take care of himself down in the bottom lane. We're gonna have to see how they pick here. Zephy's and Enzo is gonna be the hover here.
Oh,
yeah, I didn't think they were gonna go with both of them.
I don't think they are looking to play a two jungler game here. Well, but they will lock into the Ignis and the Zephyrs.
Very nice, very nice. Lots of sustain there from all three of the first picks coming from the Mask. Gonna have to be careful who's gonna be taking out the Tomb of the Reaper. It's gonna likely be Ignis, and he's gonna be the focus of most of the team skirmishes coming through, in my opinion. He's gonna have to build that Tomb of the Reaper to basically nullify Pyrrha's heals coming through. Now maybe paired up with a very nice aggressive support, they should be able to steamroll through the red side jungle.
I don't think the Violet pick was the best ADC pick there for Team Monarchy. Here, what's the masked players? Are they? What's they called?
I just called them Team Mask.
Oh yeah, masked heroes here.
Oh,
They've
masked
locked
heroes.
into an extremely aggressive team composition with the Lubu, the Zephyrs, and the Ignis. They have the ability to just dive through with the Death from Above and the Conqueror. Just go into the back lines of Team Monarchy and start making some really big troubles there. Locking into the Violet, a non-DPS hero, rather just she rolls up and then she does her good damage though, but after the roll she has nothing else to really defend for herself. Might be not the best ADC here.
They do have the Iggy, however, so perhaps it's going to be a mid Iggy plus Pura. They're going to be the ones roaming through the river, and they might consider leaving Violet all alone by herself just to farm up that Abyssal lane. That might be the solution here that they're looking for, so that Iggy has quite a bit of range, quite a bit of pokes, but again, he's up against an Ignis, so if the Ignis plays well, you should be able to stun Iggy out every time using when Iggy tries to use the explosive fireballs. Caphne is going to be the marksman coming in for masked players, masked heroes, and we're going to see a Volkov again, another very scary dive composition. It looks like, just like Toka, you were saying, Zephyrs, Lubu, Volkov, all looking to get onto this Violet and take her out before she even has a chance to farm up and get into the late game.
I'm loving this team composition from Mass Heroes here. This is an all or nothing team composition. They are looking to do just suicide dive every team fights. Just going in with the frontliners, Lubu, the Zephyrs, and the Volcavs going with their ultimates. And of course the Ignis and the Caphne just able to have that long attacking range. With the Caphne, she can just start spraying her ultimate down range plus the Ignis, putting down constant CC, paving a path for the frontliners to just dive onto the Violet and the Iggy here.
I do like the Kirknack being the last pick over here. They're saying to them, come, dive my towers. I'm gonna have a Kirknack that is going to able to just take out your backline when you go through. That is a pretty nice pick there for Kirknack to show up on Team Monarchy. And indeed, when we were talking about the excellent dive potential coming through from Team Masked Heroes, they indeed are going to show us the disrupt talent on Volkov. It's going to be a support Volkov. It's going to be Zephyrs in the jungle and Lubu up in the top lane versus Avaris.
10 seconds remaining.
The Team Monarchy here favoring a very late game with the Pura and the Violet here. Of course, the Kirknack can really start showing up early on, but I doubt he can do much, especially with this extremely beefy and aggressive front line of Masked Hero here. Kirknack definitely does not want to dive onto Zephyrs. Volcav has his ultimate, Lubu has his Conqueror. If he dives onto the Caphne, of course, Ignis is there to cover for her, as well as the Volcav in the support position, be able to just push and slow him back.
Yeah, in my opinion, this is going to be a game where we need to focus on how this mid player and how Yugi PK plays. When Kirknack is trying to go for the backline, because that is Kirknack's only job in this game, to get out and kill the Caphne. It's gonna be up to our mid and support players on Team Masked Heroes to see how this game pans out. Immediately we have a little bit of pokes coming through.
Early game progression here from Lubu will be brought down low for that bit of a mistake there, overstanding there. Yugi PK follows in the footstep of his teammate, will be brought down low as well.
Both teams are gonna go for a 3-man rotation here. Our Ignis not able to get onto the level 2, not able to then invade into the jungle and put some pressure there. Iggy right now is getting a lot of free pokes onto Team Masked Heroes. They're gonna have to try and shut him down there somehow. Here's another one of his fire shadows there onto the Volkov, as Volkov gets extremely low and now has to back. Vera's and the Lubu up at the top because of the little bit of HP trade over there. Oh, but just one second.
aggression from Iggy. Equal HP trade here for both of our mid laners.
Lubu now 2 levels down from the Kirknag. He's gonna get marked. Drone drop comes through, and that's gonna be a nice little first blood over there. Right now, it feels to me that Team Mass Heroes have a very nice composition, but they're really going to have to work with that Ignis to make sure they shut down that rotation from Kira and Ignis. Iggy. You're gonna have to not take a couple of fights, reset, and get into a position where they can now fight. But
KO now.
not like this.
Extremely
Not
scary
like
position to be
that.
in. They will
Wow.
go down double kill for Team Monarchy here.
Just as we
Overextension.
Yeah, exactly. Just as we talked about trying to get a breather for Team Mass Heroes, they end up walking directly into a trap. There's 2 members of Team Monarchy coming in through from the top side of the map into the right L bush there, and then more people coming up from the bottom of the map. There's nothing that Ignis can do. He doesn't have his flicker, he doesn't have his sprint ready. He just has no way of saving himself from that scenario.
3-0 here for Team Monarchy with a very solid 1.5 thousand gold lead. Now let's see. Mass Heroes have decided to go with a very aggressive diving, prioritizing team composition here. But if Monarchy team here is able to just keep up this gold lead, the potential to just dive onto the backline that is the Violet will be really nullified.
Yes, indeed. I like their idea. I liked what they were trying to go for in the drafting phase, but right now they're really going to have to make up their plays in terms of their rotations and things like that. They can't get caught out. They can't have Lubu getting poked down and playing under his tower. They're gonna have to shut down some of these rotations, get some lane priorities.
Oh, UDPK though, extreme danger, and he will be taken out. Now Yaoi is dived on by Metallica. Death from above does connect, but his teammates are here to protect. Hunter here with the Lubu uses the Conqueror along with the Arctic Ult, but not enough to save him. Bloody Kiss does not finish it off. Instead, it's Vex with the Crickneck. 2 kills going over to the Team Monarchy there in the light skirmish. Quick, precise combat.
Yeah, they really shouldn't have gone for that fight afterwards after Yugi had just died, because now they're missing somebody who can really put pressure onto the Violet. And then we saw the Caphne not really being there for the fight either, probably coming back from a recall or something like that, I think it was. Just overall, getting caught out on these rotations, again, that's what we've been talking about so far. Now, for the side of Monarchy, they really need to pick up this and continue putting this kind of pressure onto the Mass Heroes. It's gonna be the Pura, it's gonna be the Iggy, trying to make sure that they clear this lane nice and fast so that they can put pressure onto the bottom lane. And I really like what they're doing with the Lubu up top here, because he is just getting killed time after time with this Kirknag. Kirknag is getting fed, and Lubu, however, is becoming more and more ineffective by the gold deficit there.
Evaporated as the Lubu. Now its Vex keeps on coming. Onslaught for him. This Crickneck, this buck is unstoppable now. He comes, dives onto the Mass. The Mass is low. UDPK will answer. Oh, finish off by one. Great ultimate there by Iggy. UDPK not finishing his food. Retaliation coming here from Hat's Alice. Three man accurate ultimate here by one. Right onto the head of 3 members of the Mass Heroes here.
Well played there by Monarchy. That is exactly what we said Vex had to do. He had to just drone drop right onto that Caphne, take him out early in the fight to make the pressure come through. No more sustained damage except from the Ignis, and that is exactly what they wanted.
It's Vex putting up a very good show here. We saw that in the last match, with the Kira, he still was able to find impact despite his team being so down low in golden now with a better band draft phase here. They are really starting to show up in this game now. The team fight does happen. Ultimate good, ultimate but icky. Drone's drop will go down onto the head of Lubu. Finishes up Metallica. Right now extremely low. Oh no, that's Alice with the pure passive will take him down.
Wow, that was a very nice ultimate there. Also from Iggy, the Ember's Gaze connected onto both of those members. It was a 4v2 inside their own jungle. Oh man, lots of damage coming through from all of these players. It started out with the Varus just taunting them, baiting them to say, hey, come fight me. And then Lubu and Metallica on the Zephyrs there just saying that, yeah, we do, realizing that they do need to show some aggression, but unfortunately for them, this goal lead is now coming up to 5k and they're just not able to hold on. Here's the drone drop coming through.
Right on.
Excellent kill. Rui Forever still trying to get some of the Bloody Kiss to connect. The ultimate does connect onto the Caphany. She's in the front line now. Nothing the Masked Heroes can do about that one. It looks like now mid tower is going to be free to take for Monarchy.
Masked Heroes here. They hope Dunderling with a commanding 7,000 gold lead over their head. The rope is starting to tighten around their neck and they will have to try and somehow get out of this situation here.
Caphany's not going to have the ultimate for this next fight, and she used it to clear the lanes. Here's another ultimate coming through from Varus. The pokestone, her second ability does not connect, so fortunately Ignis is going to be able to get out of that one. But poke comes through from Iggy. It's providing a lot of these damage, just depleting the HP pool. Meanwhile, on the other side, Pyrrha is going to be able to just heal up the entire team Monarchy. They are right now looking very strong. Slayer set up here, ready to take it, as well as the middle lane, as now two members of Masked Heroes are going to be forced to back and heal up.
The Dark Slayer going over here to Team Monarchy. They are in such a good position here. I doubt if Masked Heroes have any answer back to this. Despite Caphany having the 4.6k gold, most amount of gold in his team right now, but compared to the
here's another Iggy
gold
ultimate to start up the little fight under this tower. Rui Forever trying to just get a piece onto the Caphany over there. Caphany using armor breaker, able to get out. A drone drop comes through.
Oh
but
no,
Conquer
it's Vex though.
Comes through, and with the aggression, he knew he was coming. He was not scared, and he drops down and takes that very, very well-deserved and important shutdown kill. However, now all 5 members need to back out. It's gonna be a free tier 2 tower here in the middle for them. Nice trade though. However, Endless Cycle does come through for Vex. He's gonna come back up right away. Got a top lane now crashing in. They're gonna be able to pick this one up. We haven't really seen the Drake dropped. I wonder if it just got lost when Vex died over there, but not too certain. There's another wave crashing through. It's going to be 2 waves coming through. Drone drop comes in, connects onto Metallica. That's going to hurt a lot, but not quite enough to take him away. Yao 727, he's clicking away at that high ground tower. Now it's at half HP. Pyrrha healing up everybody. This time the drone drop connecting onto the Lubu is going to take him out of there. No problem. They're going to do a pretty decent job saving up these 2 towers, but this next wave is going to be difficult because now they're missing 1 member. It's going to be a 5v4. 2 waves once again coming in from the middle and the top lane. Vex is looking at the top lane. He wanted to go for it. He sees Yugi PK. Excellent drone drop coming through. Iggy follows up with some more damage, but he does not even need to do that as Kirknack just takes him out right away. Violet free to just whittle down that high ground tower. That's going to be 2 high ground towers gone. Still, we have Masked Hero here with only a 4-man. They're just going for it now. They get the nice shutdown onto the Violet there, but Pyrrha is going to still be able to heal up the remaining 4 heroes here. Iggy getting poked down low. Pretty low here is also the Kirknack. Ignis trying to do his best, trying to catch out some people. Here's the death from above connecting through, but it almost drops onto Vex. but unfortunately not getting that shutdown there once again. Yugi PK now goes through with his horse form, is trying to chase down somebody. There's some shutdown kills coming through. The mask here now on the Capney, trying to just stay alive. Comat on the Ignis is also doing his part, just trying to deal some burn damage to them. They do get some very nice trades, as now it's going to be a 2 vs 2, 3 vs 2. Excellent job defending there. I like their aggression coming through, trying to get some of those trades to come out, and now they have finally a little bit of room to breathe.
Great defense there till the last breath, despite 2 towers down. Its Vex is just too. Its Vex on the Crick now is just too low to put any further pressure. Overstayed a bit there from Team Monarchy, but they face no problem as they still have the gigantic gold lead and the overwhelming advantage in the tower. But now, with a bit more breathing space from being allowed to the 2 mass heroes, might try to contest this Dark Slayer here, but we have to be extremely careful about it. Looks like they will actually do it here with 5 members focusing
They're
around
going
here.
to have to do that. Here's a little bit of a explosive fireball just to see where the enemies
Rui
are.
forever here. Rui forever with the split push though, draws their attention away. And Team Monarchy does a great job using that distraction caused by the Varus. They will take down that Dark Slayer.
Oh, but they're gonna punish the Varus now for it. It's gonna be 4 members onto that Varus. Varus is still going at it. I can
he's
imagine
still
all the bloody
healing.
kisses going through. And here is Vex coming through. He's gonna try and lock onto that Caphany, and he does it. Wow, that is going to be a very, very good scenario for Team Monarchy, as now also the Lubu is going to have to fall. Comat, Metallica, and now the Yugi PK left now, trying to defend these waves. Comat has to clear this wave, but it's not really going to matter because they have a Drake, and the waves are just going to continue to come in. 5v3. What a brilliant play from the Varus to stay alive from an onslaught, holding down 4 people, buying a ton of time for the his team to go get that Dark Slayer. Here's the Varus up in the front here. Everybody dives through. This is exactly the kind of play that we said we were expecting. Comat does get a nice little kill onto the aggressor, Varus over there. Now, they bought enough time. The high ground's gonna have to fall, but they did buy enough time for the Caphany to come out. So Caphany is gonna clear out the Drake now, and it is going to be just a little bit better for them, but not by a whole lot, because they're still on against 4 members of Monarchy, and the super minions are going to come through. The ultimate super minions. Look at those giant things. Comat is gonna just try to intercept that wave. Dex, however, already in drone drop mode. Is the ultimate coming through? Comat trying to connect onto the Ignis. He does do it, but he's gonna have to fall himself. He does stand back up with the Blade of Eternity, but he can't get to anywhere with that one. Yugi PK, excellent work. This is exactly what we want to see him do, trying to get onto that Violet. He does manage to do it. Wow, excellent micros there by him. And the mask still alive. Caphany, however, what an ambush. What a play to turn that one around. They extended, they tried to get the ace, but Rui forever on the Varus. We saw him do it once with the 1v4, and we saw him do it again. Another massive double kill coming out from the Varus, and this is looking like it might be GG. There's no way Lubu can clear out this tower. Arctic Orb getting used is gonna save up Ignis trying to do the final struggles. He does manage to do it. I thought it was already game over, but again, Mass Heroes showing us a lot of spirit tonight.
Oh, they are still defending. They are still in this game. Do not count them out just yet. But we saw this. The mask was able to do so much damage there with that little retaliation. Although Varus does come back and shut that down. Hope is starting to actually come to Mass Heroes here. If Caphany is able to get all 4 items, they might be able to actually organize a well enough counter offense here to take back the advantages.
That is for sure. Tons of pressure coming out for the Violet. Here's the drone drop, ready to drop onto somebody, but it was just a scare. Trying to just make some space for now Monarchy to again take this Slayer. They're gonna make it a double dragon. They just took the enraged Abyssal Dragon. I didn't it is Kirknack with the Dark Blessing Stone. Yet again, he's gonna be able to really put pressure onto the Caphne now this time. It's just gonna be which team can protect their carries better. Of course, we know the strategy coming out from Mass Heroes. They're gonna go all aggression and they're gonna leave it for their captain, perhaps the Mask, to try and fend for himself and dish out those damage and make some crazy outplays. Here we go. Here's the minion wave with the Drake coming through, drone drop, getting ready. Yugi PK, he's out there trying to tank a lot of damage. He does do so. He's still in the invulnerable state, but unfortunately not being able to cut through and kill that Violet. Violet is still alive. There is the front line, the front three man, all dead. And now it's just gonna be a fiesta here for the rest of Monarchy as they plow through onto the defending carries of Team Mass Heroes. We saw some very nice comeback, a lot of good spirit coming out from Mass Heroes, but unfortunately at the end of the day, it was just not enough.
We saw a great, Rui Forever did a great job there, especially during that last team fight. Just isolating the Mass and Combat right there with just isolating the carries of Mass Heroes from the Wolf Pack, and they do go down.
Yeah, it
dominant performance.
It looks like Monarchy knew exactly what they're going to do. They let Yugi PK, they let the Lubu and the Zephyrs go through, and they just played a very solid defense right there. They weren't afraid. They just said, okay, you're not going to be able to reach my Violet, and they really made sure that they won that last team fight very, very cleanly. Awesome.
That's
cool.
The first time ever my team ever won on a scrimmage.
Nice.
Holy cow.
Oh, congratulations.
I left the team 1 day ago and now they won the scrimmage.
Nice. Congratulations.
Nice. I'm gonna be off celebrating with my team. Have fun, guys.
All right. Well, thanks a lot for the practice. That was good.
I do think that is the last game for today, right?
I do think so. Okay, well, I also have to get going. So yeah, so if Yugi and Justin wanted to come back in to do some casting, they're doing a phenomenal job too. Lots of energy coming through from that pair. That's awesome. Okay, then I will dip out. Thanks, Toka. Do you think there was anything that we need to really talk about this time, or
no? I think we did a great job. I think I was not really performing there. I was a bit distracted by other things going on.
Don't worry about it.
Game.
Yeah, don't worry about it. You were doing okay. You were definitely. I think we still like all the places that we wanted to do transitions and things like that still happened. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was good. I felt, this is working very well.
Yeah, I definitely like it. Thanks a lot. Okay, bye guys.
So how was it? Do you guys want to play a game?
Let me see. I'm actually gonna. I do think I'm gonna have to hop off here.
Yeah, it's fine for the casting. We just wanted to play a game if any team's up for it. We did so bad actually at the game. Huh?
Yeah, you guys actually outdrafted them, but you guys. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what you did wrong here, just as a slight analysis.
Yeah.
you guys did not commit fully through, and when you did, it was unjustified. You
Yeah.
had to commit early, but you didn't, and then you lost the early game advantages. You kept getting out of position. With that
Yeah.
team composition, you need to stick with each other, at least 4 members at a time. I need that. I do think that team composition is perfect to play the 4-1 setup, but you guys didn't do that, and they pressed you. And
Yeah.
once that happened, and you guys tried to dive in the late game, but you had no basis. The Varus was too strong, and then the Crate Neck as well. Just Caffeine was not able to just let out any damage.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. We we made it to late game though, and we were a bit stronger to them compared to them late game as well. We should have been at least.
Well, in that case, I'ma go ahead and hop off. And I'll see you guys next scrim. Good job,
Bye.
guys.
So when's next from?
Uh, Friday, I think, right?
Okay. Didn't we say we?
Oh, tomorrow. Oh, we'll just see about that. Good job, guys. Well done, Yugi, as well as Justin. To relay that to Justin. Well,
Yeah.
I'll see
Thank
you
you.
guys tomorrow.
I don't know. Justin's still in the chat for the team. I think he wanted to ask if Shadow, you got another game for us, or you want to play a game against our team again. No, like I mean, like right now, just for fun. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Then I'll invite you and invite your friends as well. I'll hop off from this Discord then. See ya.